Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today we're taking a look at Far Cry from 2004. Now this is an OG Far Cry, vanilla version, no mods, nothing, and I'm surprised it runs on Windows 11. Anyway, the game's requirements are very simple. The minimum GPU you need is something with 64 megabytes of video memory, and recommended GPU is something with 128 megabytes of video memory, so pretty much this game can run on a potato, and potato is not going to get cooked nowadays. So when it comes for the game itself, one of the first iterations of the CryEngine, I do believe this was called CryEngine Sandbox, and it was just to show the vegetation and lush things that's going on. Let's talk about the options. We're going with the 4K native, anti-aliasing it 8 times, and everything else is cranked, and as you can see there's not too many things to crank. Texture filter is on trilinear, which is the highest value, and so on and so forth. Now this game was meant to be played on Windows 2000 and XP, so don't expect RTX or anything else of the jazz. So let's have a look how it actually plays. I did try to go through it a little bit, and honestly the difficulty scaling in this game is a bit weird, and I remember that from the time I was first playing the game. Even though the enemies are dumb as hell, they will lock onto you through objects and specifically tent. And back in the day when this game came out, these mechanics were not exactly popular. We're talking Max Payne level. In Max Payne, people were waiting for you around the corner with a shotgun, but they were not trying to pepper you through different things, you know. So it was kind of one of those things anyway. So let's try to very quickly just survive here. You can see those little white dots. So someone's peppering me through the tent again, and I'm not a big fan of that, you know, all things considered. Also, they will toss grenades, and we need to get rid of that explosive barrel as soon as we can, because if you're by it, then you're in a bad spot. Honestly, that alarm is driving me nuts a bit. Thank you. Let's grab some body armor before we got peppered to hell and run around these dudes.
Now we'll get you. Die! Die! Die!
I do like how the enemies lock onto you sometimes. It's
More of this? I got more of this. Take that.
come on, come on, come on. There we go. Someone on this side. And we finally have an assault rifle. Not that it changes too much in terms of damage.
I'm gonna mess you up. Keep on guard.
I think we should be in the clear now.
Time for it. Where is he?
I just love these old games. Like, you never know where the hell they are. I remember the first time I played this game, it was a chore because in comparison to the games at that time, which was essentially Painkiller or something along the lines of that, none of the enemies would just kind of know where you are. You would stumble upon them, granted.
There you are. I got a bullet.
But it wouldn't be this brutal, so to say. It would not be like, oh, that you're just stuck being hunted and pepper sprayed. But oh well, you know, there's a charm in this, all things considered. I would want to get a bit more ammo and armor. We could technically go through here, I believe, but I would need the key card to find certain things, which I believe I already picked up. So yeah, all this you need to get the key card, and I'm too lazy to look it up where it's at. So yeah, we're just gonna quickly drive the car, which honestly is kind of funny. Frame rise, we're doing absolutely fine as well, so I'm not too worried. The next segment is where you usually either die or don't die, so there's no in between.
This whole deal gets stranger by the minute.
You don't know the half of it. Just be careful.
Is that the boat? No, it's an actual Jeep who just took away all my armor. it's just fantastic, you know, like even as a set piece, it is kind of funny how these guys just come to you and just ruin your day a little bit. And this is the easy difficulty, like this is the thing, like back in the day, this was easy. That's not like the hardest difficulty. On the hardest difficulty, this game is playable. You would want to finish this game at least twice, I would want to say, before you go anywhere near the highest difficulty. It is doable, and honestly it is fun, but you kind of need to get in grips with reality, because now I should really get out of here, because these guys have rocket launchers. And I need to get away from the beach as soon as I can. The rocket launcher has done a ton of damage in this game. One of the most sought after weapons you can get. And that guy on a ridge also has one, so... I'm just gonna run away and recharge our sprint meter. But yeah, as you can see, performance-wise, the game is absolutely fine. And honestly, for the price it's currently selling on Steam, which is roughly £2.70, the fact alone it runs on Windows 11, I would say, warrants you to actually get this game and play it. Because once you get through the training tutorial stage, which is kind of like explaining you the game mechanics, how to aim, shoot, and what the enemies can do to you, it's essentially locking onto you. After that, the game becomes a bit more easier. Not by much. I mean, depends how you look at things, but overall it's gonna be a bit more interesting experience, and you will be more, I guess, ready for it. Also, you can see this is kind of like the set piece again that repeats itself in Far Cry 3. The beach ship, crawling off pirates at the top, they have the rocket launchers and so on and so forth, and you fight through it. So yeah, anyway, in terms of that, well, the game is a game, it runs, and for 2004 it looks pretty okay-ish. Performance-wise, yeah, no issues obviously, and that's, I think, is the main part. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be pepper sprayed by this boat, because it's kind of looking at us. There you go, look at this. So might as well be ended here. That would be a good ending screen anyhow. But yeah, good old games. It works, and why not? So yeah. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Over and out.